Thank you, Lord Mayor. I rise to respond to the report on transport delivery representing the thoughts of concerns of the Liberal Democratic Group. In summer, we raised a motion about bus services in West Midland. We were considered that bus usage in the city has been in decline in recent years at the time when it should be increasing in line with our commitment to net zero. In addition, burden of an unreliable train services in part due to the strike action, meaning that many people have continued to rely on their cars to commute into the city. With that in mind, I expect this report to be explained that there is a lot of more work to do before this council can be proud of it. Contribution to the transport network. Instead, this report is self-contradictory and light on details. It's also not a realistic summary of how things are. Here is an example. The report explains that the services in Acres Green has been improved with services now coming every half an hour. Instead of alternating 20 and 40-minute intervals, this does sound like an improvement, but when you factor in that pre-COVID, the trains were every 20 minutes, it shows we are still working towards recovering pre-pandemic levels of services. We are long away from having a transport system that can be described as fit for 21st century. Firstly, there are parts of the city that have poor access to public transport. The train network does not serve all areas. The metro services are select few, and whilst the bus services giving coverage to the city, there are being problems with timing, safety, and reliability services. The cycle network has developed, but it is far from being completed, and there is a lack of continuously between the transport modes, meaning that cross-city travel can be complex, multi-modal, and expensive. Good quality public transport is needed in the city. With population of over 1.1 million people, we have a lot of people who need to move around the network, education, and leisure. Despite the strength that it is size of our population, we seem to be behind other cities when it comes to travel. Manchester has better light travel network, Glasgow has subways and an excellent train service, and Nottingham has more bus routes per 100,000 people than any other city. We seem to lack of strategy. Here in Birmingham, if I were to go out and ask 100 people on the street about the future of transport in West Midland, show how them would be able to give an answer. Of course, one of the biggest pieces of infrastructure was suspended to the HS2 northern leg, which has recently...
Okay, time, Cllr Zaker Choudhry.